Hi there, welcome, I'm MisterBo, and today we have more Crash Bandicoot 4 news to go over, coming from that Game Informer article last week. This time, however, we're going to be talking about skins for Crash and Coco, we're going to be talking about different styles of inverted mode for different dimensions, and we even have some more brand new information about how time trials are going to work, and well, they're kind of doing a similar thing to what we saw in Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. Now if you do enjoy this video, then click that like button because it really does help out. And I know I don't do this that often, but I can see that 84% of the people who watch my videos aren't subscribed, and when I put this up on the screen, it really does actually improve the amount of people who subscribe. So if you're not already, subscribe for more Crash Bandicoot 4 news and information. With that out of the way, let's get into it. So I've already covered quite a lot from this Game Informer article, and believe it or not, there is still more to cover. But let's start off with skins for Crash and Coco in this game. Now we've already seen a few different skins. We know we're getting the tubular skins if you pre-order digitally, and we know we're also getting 2 sets of skins if you are on PlayStation. However, there are of course a load of skins you can unlock in the main game. Now we have seen a glimpse at some of these in one of the earlier trailers, where we get a quick flash of a load of different skins for Crash and a load of different skins for Coco. But according to Game Informer, we have 26 skins in total. Now it's not clear if that is 26 skins for Crash and then 26 skins for Coco. This is the exact quote that they say. Both of these characters can unlock 26 unique costumes ranging from pirate attire to a dinosaur suit. These skins can be equipped at any time once they are unlocked. So again, it doesn't make it specifically clear, but if I had to guess, I would say it's 26 in total. You're probably going to be seeing some skins that are very similar for each character. So for instance, we see a dinosaur skin for Crash. We're probably going to be seeing a dinosaur skin for Coco. We don't know if we're going to be getting unique skins for each of them. So maybe Crash has a skin that Coco just doesn't have, and vice versa. Coco has a skin that just Crash doesn't have. We're not 100% sure on that at the moment. So we do have some information about how we're going to be unlocking these skins for ourselves to use. So you'll need to run through levels, and each level has a total of 6 different gems that you can go ahead and get. Now you can get these in different ways. Some of them are just hidden throughout the level. Some of them will need to be earned by completing the level within a certain amount of deaths. Some of them will need to be earned by getting a certain amount of Wumpa Fruit in each level. Now the brand new gameplay clip we got from Game Informer gives us a better idea of how that is going to work. So you can see in the top left here we have a bar, and we have 3 different lines indicating when you've got enough Wumpa to actually earn that gem. And as you can see, you don't actually have to get the max amount of Wumpa to unlock all 3 gems. Of course, this is probably level dependent. Maybe some levels you will need to get all the Wumpa, and some of the levels maybe you won't. Game Informer then says getting those 6 different gems could hit the required goal that unlocks a new costume for Crash or Coco. So this is a big question we've been seeing over the last couple of days. There are 26 unique costumes. Does that mean there's only 26 levels? Well, it seems from what Game Informer are saying here, perhaps you have a dimension, for instance Tranquility Falls, and your goal is to maybe get, I don't know, 16 gems in Tranquility Falls to actually unlock that skin, meaning you would need to go ahead and collect all the gems in all those dimension levels. That's what I'm kind of getting from it here, because they do say it could hit the required goal, not that it will hit the required goal. So I think that is going to be how you unlock these skins. I don't know if we're going to be seeing 26 dimensions. That seems a hell of a lot of different dimensions for this game. We've seen about 6 or 7 so far, but hey, the more the merrier. Obviously, we won't know the exact way to unlock these skins until we're playing the game, and of course I will have a full guide on how to unlock as many skins as possible once the game is out. But now we know how many skins we're actually going to be able to earn in game, 26 plus the pre-order bonus plus the 2 PlayStation exclusives, giving us a total of 29 skins. Now the other cool thing that we've seen in Crash 4 is the inverted mode, and this basically acts as a new way to replay levels you've already completed in a completely fresh and brand new way. For starters, all inverted mode levels are flipped mirrored wise, so if you're going left in one level, in the inverted mode version you're going to be going right. That is going to change up the levels considerably quite a bit, but on top of that we're also getting a distinct theme and mechanic for those levels, and each mechanic is tied to a certain dimension. So this is what we've seen so far. Firstly, the snack world, which is the futuristic city, has the underwater themed inverted mode, so you're going to be moving very slow and it's going to look like you're underwater. For the newly revealed dimension, Tranquility Falls, it is going to look like a black and white ink painting. We've seen a clip of this in one of the trailers and it looks absolutely stunning. Then for the Hazardous Waste, which is the Rustland inspired dimension, you're going to have neon lighting which is going to lead players along the route. However, they will dim over time and only when you hit a checkpoint will that become bright again. We then have the Sonar inverted mode for Insanity Island, and that will ping enemies and pits and give players just enough of a visual indicator to get by. We've also seen the Paint inverted mode for the pirate levels, where the world is completely white, and when you attack and break open crates, it's going to splash paint all on the level, putting colour back into it. Now, of course, we haven't seen all the different dimensions yet, and we haven't seen all the different inverted modes yet, so there's definitely going to be a few more in there, and hopefully they are as cool as the ones we've already seen. Now, it is worth noting that each of these inverted mode levels will allow you to unlock an extra 6 gems on top of that. There will be 6 more gems for you to be able to get, obviously hidden throughout different places in the world, and instead of collecting Wumpa Fruit this time, you'll be unlocking Bumper Fruit, which is coloured purple instead of orange. So that's going to be a lot of fun to replay through, and on top of that, don't forget we also have the flashback levels, which I've already done a video on. If you want to go check that out, there'll be a link in the description below. Now, the final cool bit of information we get is about time trials. Now, time trials are getting a little bit of a twist this time to make them similar to what we see in kart races. So each level will of course have a time trial. However, Toys for Bob have recorded a playthrough and created a ghost for each relic, so sapphire, gold and platinum. So you get immediate feedback in real time to see where you're kind of going wrong and if you're ahead of the time or not. So think of it as if you turn on the Dev Ghost or Entropy or Oxide or Velo in Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. You can see that ghost, you can see the lines they took, and you know if you're ahead of them or behind them. We've never really had that feedback before in a normal Crash platformer game, so this is definitely going to be very helpful for those who maybe struggled with time trials like myself. Being able to see where the ghost goes and what it does in order to shave seconds off its time is going to be very, very helpful. And it might mean that I actually managed to get a couple of platinums here and there. We'll see about that. Overall, I think that's an amazing change and I can't wait to see that in action. So there you have it. That is a load more information about Crash 4. Firstly, to do with skins, then more information about inverted mode, and finally, how time trials are changing. I'd love to know your opinions and thoughts in the comments below. What skin are you most excited to get your hands on? Which inverted mode level are you most excited to get into? And are you happy to see this change to time trials? Do you think it's going to help you achieve some of those higher platinum relics? Let me know in the comments below. Again, if you enjoyed this video, then click that like button because it really does help out. And if you're not already, make sure you subscribe. The Crash 4 It's About Time demo drops tomorrow, and I'll be putting up a playthrough of each of the levels for you guys to enjoy. And then of course, I'll be doing the exact same thing when the full game launches. And we're about 2 weeks away now, so I'm sure we're going to be getting an official launch trailer. I reckon we're going to be getting the full list of achievements soon, and probably some other juicy little tidbits here and there leading up to the full launch. So you won't want to miss any of it. Along with that, if you'd like to, you can stay up to date with myself by following me over on Twitter at @IamMisterBo, or the same over on Instagram. Links to both of those in the description below. And you can go ahead and join our Discord server, again, link to that in the description below as well. Apart from all of that though, thank you very much for hanging out with me, I really do appreciate it. Hopefully I will catch you in some of my future content, but until then, as always, make sure you take care. Bye bye.